guys, welcome back to Say It With Your Chest. I'm Jess.
And I'm Hannah.
Okay, so we took a week off last week. I know you guys missed us so much.
Yeah, you're probably like, where are you?
Yeah.
Can't go a week without an episode.
But hopefully you caught up on some old episodes. And yeah, now we're back. So I guess, yeah, we took a week off because I went home to New York, which was very nice and relaxing. It's always good to, have a couple days off, chill, went out in the city. Oh my God, wait. I was going to tell you this, but I was saving it for the pod. Okay, so I went out for my friend Maggie's birthday in the city. She lives in New York City. And we went to this bar called Ulysses, which is a live music bar. And as you all know, actually, our last episode, I was saying how I hate live music, but this place was so fun.
Really?
Yeah.
And you liked the music?
Yes, the band was good, and they were
playing?
Like they played I Had Some Help, or I Need Some Help by Post Malone and Morgan Wallen, whatever that fucking song is called. Yeah, and I was like, wait, that's actually fun. And they were playing like good songs, and I was like,
okay,
so
maybe you don't hate live music, you just like it has to be good. Yeah.
So I was like, that is kind of crazy because I always say I hate live music, but that place was actually really fun. It was so crowded, but still fun. And we they were kind of with us, but there were some characters there. And we almost saw
vague.
Okay, no, basically like
there were some characters around us.
There was actually just one character.
You were watching them, but actually they were with you.
Well, they were like with us by association. Like it was like one girl's like sneaky link kind of. And he was just like a fucking character, and he was making us laugh all night because he was like insane. He almost got into a fight. Like it was crazy. But this actually brings up a good topic because the girl that was with us and her sneaky link work together.
Okay.
And I was like, wait, that's kind of crazy. They do like banking, like business stuff.
So like a boring job that
but
like that's why I think most
it's like an office job, so they probably have like cubicles and like whatever, like close to each other. But I was like, okay, this is kind of crazy. Like,
and they met at work.
Yeah, I was like, they're just gonna go to work together on Monday after this.
That's
like,
so fun.
Obviously, they went home together,
and they just worked together. And
yeah, but I was like, this is kind of crazy because like,
oh wait, but you said it's not her boyfriend. It's
no, it's her sneaky
link. I'm thinking like, oh, like what a cute relationship.
That's what I'm saying. But they're not dating. They're not dating.
Okay.
And that's why I'm just like, wait, that is crazy.
Right, but like are they gonna date?
No. Sorry, girl, if you hear this.
Oh.
But I mean, I don't think so.
Just the vibes. It's just
and just like things that like I was hearing from the friends, like I don't think they're gonna date.
Damn.
But I was just like I cannot imagine if I worked with a sneaky link.
Right, like I feel like
you
could only get you can only engage with someone if you know like you're gonna date, like you know what I mean, like
well I think she probably like wants to, but I just don't think it's in the cards. So I feel bad. I'm like airing out this girl's like business. Obviously you guys like don't know who she is, but yeah,
but just in general I do think that's crazy because I just feel like if it doesn't end in like a serious relationship, it can only end badly.
Yeah, and he was like this guy literally almost got into a fight, and like I guess like she felt like she had to be like stop, like whatever like to him because they're like together, I guess, in whatever way.
Well, why was he fighting someone?
Okay, is it bad if I like tell this story?
No,
I guess
do you think that she's gonna watch this?
No, but I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so basically, like we're all hanging out in the group, whatever, and then this random guy like walks in that no one knows, and the sneaky link guy, like he slapped his ass.
Wait a second.
This is what I mean about the character. Like, this is why he was a character.
The sneaky link slapped the random guy's ass?
Yeah.
So he deserves to get beat up.
Well, then the guy turned around and he was like, "Why the fuck did you just
Bro.
slap my ass?"
I think that if someone did that to Steven, like I always just think about what if I would do if I was in this position. But if a guy did that to Steven, I think the guy would be dead.
No, like this guy wanted
especially
to
when
fight.
like drink. Yeah, like I'm so like it's just that's fair though. Like when you're drinking,
Yeah,
and like
it was really like weird. But then obviously the sneaky link guy was like, "I did it." He was like, "Bro, yes,
but
you
like
fucking
why
did."
did he do that?
I don't know. And then afterwards,
That's
like
weird.
when they like broke apart or whatever, we were like, "Wait, like did you
Like
slap
that's a
his
story you
ass?"
have to tell. Like, you could not tell that story.
We were like, "Wait, did you slap his ass?" And he was like, "Yeah." We were like, "What?" Like, why did you do that?
Why did he do
but
that?
then the guy, the
Just for
random
jokes?
guy, was like, "You're gay."
Yeah.
And so then the sneaky link guy got even more mad. And
Right,
he was
but
trying
it's
to,
like you're
fight
defensive because
it.
it's like, why did you do that? That's so
Right.
fucking weird.
Right. I mean, the random guy was like weird too.
Right, but like
But,
he
like,
probably
he-
was so thrown off guard.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. Like obviously you can't just like slap random people's asses.
Yeah.
Like that's bad. But
also it's like
so
it's something that I feel like all men just get really mad about no matter what.
okay, but here's the weird thing about men. One of the many.
Well, that's the weird thing about men. It's like they really don't like it when other like guy or girl like lays hands on them.
but think about all the athletes that's like before the game. They like you know what I mean? So it's like situational.
It is situational for sure.
That's the weird part.
But
so I don't know if like
guys are always just talking about people touching them though.
Yeah.
And it's like try being a girl for a day and
literally
think about how many people like touch you that you don't want them to. And I'm just like you guys would go crazy. But
yeah.
Because Steven's friend was telling me a story of, and it was like, oh, like this girl was so annoying. Like she was like trying to like play fight with me, and like
that is annoying though. But
right,
yeah.
it's annoying. But he's like, she had the audacity to like touch, like lay her hands on me, and I was like, oh my god, these guys are so sensitive.
I know. Like I don't know if the sneaky link guy thought it was. Well, no, none of his friends were there. I was gonna say,
right,
I don't
like,
know.
I was gonna say, like what are you doing it for?
So he like slapped his friend's ass because, like, I don't know.
Oh, I thought it.
But none of his friends were there, so that's not even an excuse.
Okay, but even if his friends were there and it's like, oh, like, you know, he's just joking with the guys, like trying to like rile someone up, but like you're saying, no one was even like the right audience for that to be funny. Like,
no,
you know what I mean?
He was literally just like that girl told him to
and
come.
you guys didn't see it, so he just
but one of the other girls confirmed that she saw it.
Right, but I'm saying he didn't do it for like an audience
to be funny or
to
anything.
be funny.
Like he literally was just like
he just did it like on his own, like not expecting anyone to like laugh with him or anything, which is so weird.
I know.
Like it's also like I could maybe understand it's like you're all joking or whatever. He's like, yeah, like when we go like tip the guy's hat,
yeah,
and they get mad. Like something like that where he's like, oh, like look at this, and then he does it, but he didn't even care if anyone saw him or not. So that's fucking weird.
Yeah. And then they basically like every time they made eye contact, like it restarted, like the fight restarted, but there were no actual like physical blows. It was just all like talk. But yeah,
that's like nuts.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy, but it was also really funny. Peak entertainment, if you ask me.
Yeah, I guess he did it for the plot.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, that's I guess my little New York recap, if you will say. Wait, also the last thing I'll say is this bar we went to is like, if you know anything about New York, it was in the financial district, so it was all the way at the bottom of the city. Like I'm talking, you walk outside and you see like water because it's at the bottom of the city.
Okay.
Like next to the Governor's Island ferry, like all the way at the bottom. So me and my friend Kristen, we always Uber home like after because we don't want to like go to fucking Penn and take the train back, whatever. We're like, let's just Uber home. But since we were all the way at the bottom of the city and now there's like congestion pricing in New York, the Uber was so expensive.
How much?
It was $200.
Okay. I feel like it could be worse, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
It's never been that expensive before. Like usually it's like $125.
Yeah.
So definitely surged up. But we were like, honestly, there's no price you can put on sleeping in your own bed. Because obviously, like, we could have just slept at
right.
Maggie's, but
No.
we were like, no, like, love you so much, Maggie, but we were like, we got to get to our own beds, you know?
Do you
And
think
it was worth it.
well, where does she doesn't live
She doesn't live in
in
the
the
financial
financial
district.
district?
She lives, I won't say where she lives, but she
Yeah.
lives, like, up more.
Right. So if you like waited till the next day, it would have been cheaper. Well, you would have just taken.
Yeah, if
train.
we slept there, we would have just taken the train back, but no, we were like, I gotta hit my own bed. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, I think I've said this before, but I literally can't get drunk unless I have like martinis now.
Same.
Which
Same.
is like, I don't know if it's a problem, if it's a good thing, if it's a bad thing.
Same.
I don't know what to make of it, but it's just crazy.
That's the thing. It doesn't matter how much you drink anymore. It just
Yeah.
only matters what you drink, which
Yeah.
is so weird because even last night I went out, I had like 4 drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
Yeah.
Totally fine. None of them were martinis. That's why.
Yeah.
I have 1 martini, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out cold.
It's like I can do 2 martinis max and then done. But that night I had a White Claw, an Aperol Spritz, and
The White Claw is basically water.
Right. And 2 like tequila whatever Sprites. Nothing.
Nothing.
I could have driven us home.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Is that like tolerance? Is that alcohol tolerance?
I guess, but I guess also
But from what? Like, I don't even understand.
I don't know. I guess because with martinis you're not really mixing that much. I don't fucking know. All I know is that
I mean, obviously,
work.
yeah, martinis have higher alcohol content.
Yeah.
But
like
if you're having 4 drinks, I should feel something.
And I had an Aperol Spritz with Aperol is like 40% or whatever, and like
and
Prosecco.
you're mixing liquors and then you switch to tequila. So.
And I was fucking like sober, but I still had fun. So yeah. In other news, back in Boston.
I know. I was like, I mean, it was a good thing and a bad thing, but like, I literally worked so much this weekend, like, because I was like, gonna be in the apartment by myself for a long time, but I was like barely in the apartment, so it didn't even matter.
Yeah,
like, whatever.
That's good,
you wouldn't have seen me anyway.
No, that's good though.
I have something to say.
Okay.
Okay, what do you think of the new Next Gen NYC?
Oh my god. Okay. I am kind of here for it.
I'm excited to see what it's gonna be about. I'm not like negative about it.
Same.
But I do have to say the trailer looked extremely boring.
Oh. See, here's the thing.
Like, I think it has so much potential to be good,
yes,
but
I agree.
You know, the trailer is like where you show like the best moments without context. And there weren't really many that I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, but okay, here's the thing. I think that first seasons are really hard.
Yeah.
And especially like it's not like these kids
but they have
a real friend group.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think it?
No, the only 2 I think that are actually friends are Riley and what's her name? I think it's Ariana. Yeah, because they actually grew like their moms are friends. They grew up. They're both from Atlanta. Their moms were on the same show, whatever. They were friends when they were younger. But everyone else, it's like they're all from different cities. Like, yeah, they all live in New York, but I don't think by any means they're real friends.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they're obviously starting from, they're building around the kids of
right. But
Housewives.
There's some kids that I don't know who they are.
I don't think they're all. I think it's just the 4 of them.
Okay, and then their friend.
And their
one
friends.
Friend.
Yeah.
Okay. So that makes it a little bit better, but I do think it might be weird when they're like all at dinner.
Right.
Because it's like, what do they have in common? But I mean, listen, it's going to be drama. It's going to be something new to watch. I'm going to watch it.
Yeah.
So I'm here for it. People are hating on it, though.
Really? I think it's a good idea.
I've seen a lot of hate online.
I think it's a good idea because obviously the regular New York isn't working out and they needed to do something new. And it's like, you already have an established fan base by bringing in the kids.
And obviously their parents are going to be on it, too.
The parents are going to be on it. Like, it's kind of like a mixture of all the different shows, and
Yeah.
then like as other seasons premiere, like I'm sure of like Salt Lake and
Right. It'll be like crossover.
yeah, New Jersey, like it'll be able to be like brought into it.
Right.
So I think down the line I could see it being cool.
Yes, I agree.
But they really, that's what I'm saying, they need to like show out for this first season to get
I
people
know.
hooked. And I just felt like the trailer was like, you know what? It didn't have like an oh my god moment.
Yeah.
But also they're like kids. Like you know what I mean?
They're kids, and also it's like besides the ones that are famous, I'll say in quotation marks, like do the other ones have jobs? Because then they can't really be like wilding out on national television.
I think they all have like
model influence. Yeah. Okay. That makes
jobs.
More sense, so I guess. But also it's like, do people our age have moments like on Real Housewives where they fight like that? I feel like no.
I think they could though. I think it is going to definitely be like more scripted and like played up, but like the same way like when you're thinking of like, oh, is that person like talking to the guy that I'm talking to?
Right.
Like,
yeah,
you know
I could see that. I mean, listen, if anyone knows how to make a good show, it is those kids because their parents are on
like,
it.
I think that
Gia
is gonna know what to do to like make it successful.
I completely agree.
I think they're
but I feel like
she
wasn't in the trailer. I feel like she wasn't in the trailer that much.
Same, but I think that they're making her the face of it.
Okay. Which makes sense.
Which makes sense because she's also probably the most like outspoken.
Yes.
And is like gonna like yell
the most.
the most.
Yeah. No, I totally agree.
I think that I'm gonna like watching Brooks. I don't think he's gonna like bring a lot of drama.
Yeah.
Because of how like stone cold he is.
Yeah.
But I think I'm gonna enjoy watching his personal life the most.
Yeah.
If I had to guess.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like Bravo's really trying to make the New York thing happen.
Yeah, in any way they can.
Agreed. But I'm like, New York
but it
has
should
so
be so
much
good.
potential.
Like it should be so good.
Yeah. So I'm just like,
which is like, why is it so hard to find?
See, that's the thing. I feel like they are trying to like recycle things and like, you know, they had the new New York, they're trying to make the old New York, but it's like, why don't you just start fresh? There's so many interesting, mega rich, like whatever you want to say, people in New York. It's like, why don't you just
like how is it so hard? But I do think like, I don't know if this is gonna sound bad, but I do think that New York people don't like need this as much as
yes, it's true.
In other states.
Yeah.
They're like, why do I need this? Like I already have all this money. I live in New York. Like I'm busy. Like whatever.
Very true.
I mean, when you live in like Potomac or Salt Lake City, you're like
might as well.
Yeah.
No, that is very true. I feel like that's why the original New York had like the magic it did. It's because like
it wasn't anything yet.
It wasn't anything yet, and yes, some of them had their like cool backgrounds, but they were already like washed up.
Yeah,
you know, so it was like they kind of needed it, but not really. So it just made for good television.
Yeah, I agree. I'm excited to watch it, and it's coming out like soon,
June 3rd.
Right, it was just crazy because I just feel like there's no. Like they just announced it.
Oh,
and it's coming out in June. Like,
but it's been in the works for a while.
I didn't know that. I just saw it drop, and I was like, okay, out in 2 months, and I'm like, oh shit,
soon. Speaking of TV shows, I am obsessed with the new season of Love on the Spectrum.
No fucking way.
Yeah,
me too. I've been watching it. The whole time you're gone, that's all I was watching.
Okay, I haven't finished this season yet. But
the new season?
Yeah. I haven't finished it yet, but like I am literally
my mom called me and was like, listen, if you have nothing to watch, I'm like, Mom, I have so much work to do. Like, I don't know if I can do this. She's like, no, you have to, like, if you're down badly, you have to watch Love on the Spectrum because it makes, like, it's just such a feel good.
Yeah, it is.
It is so my favorite thing in the entire world.
I know. Like, I started watching it with my family when I was home. And then now, like, they're like, okay, we all have to watch it at the same time. So I can't progress to the next episode because we like to watch shows together, which is like, I really want to watch it, but I'm going to wait. But it's so cute.
It's so cute. Who's your favorite couple?
I mean, I love Connor and Georgie. Like, how can you not love Connor? he is so sweet. He has so many funny moments. Like, he's just so cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I
They are
can't.
so cute.
And it's like, I feel like it's so good to watch because it's such like pure, innocent love that they're finding that it makes
And it's just like
so adorable.
I know it really grabs my heartstrings, and like
Mhm.
I feel like they all have in common of like never thought that they would be able to find something like that.
I know. It's so cute.
And then they
like,
do, and they're like so happy. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my God.
I know. I was like, oh my God. Because I literally just saw one clip on TikTok of Connor, and then I was like, oh, guys, like, maybe we should watch this. And then now I'm like, hooked.
Yeah.
It's so cute. I love it. I freaking love it.
It's
Now I
so
want to
good.
watch the other seasons
Yeah.
too. Because I think the one guy, Tanner, he was on it last
Oh my
season.
God, Tanner. I love Tanner.
I know.
And he was just on, so he's like obsessed with, I don't know if maybe you saw it on TikTok, but he's obsessed with Jack Black.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like, it's just like his random obsession, and he's
Mhm.
like obsessed with him. He just
Mhm.
went on the Kelly Clarkson show, and
Oh, really?
she surprised him by like having Jack Black come out, and he was
Oh my God,
so
I could
excited.
cry.
I know, I cried. He like wouldn't let him go out of the hug, and he was like he was just like, Jack, I love you so much.
my
Like, Jack, we're gonna be
God.
best friends. Like, it was literally killing me. It was so cute.
Oh
And I
my
was
God.
like, all these people's dreams are
That's
just coming
adorable.
true.
I
And it's such like an
know.
innocent dream, like Jack
Yeah,
Black. Like, why
I know.
would you want that?
It's so cute. So yeah, everyone
I really
should
like
watch it.
Madison and Tyler.
I'm trying to.
She's
She makes
girl-
the jewelry.
Yeah,
and has all the dolls.
and the dolls.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's like the country boy.
I don't think I met. Oh wait, no. They had just went on their first date.
Oh,
The last
okay.
episode I watched.
Okay,
Yeah,
they're adorable.
so cute. And then I was dying. The girl that's from Boston that's obsessed with the tea.
Yeah.
I was like,
oh
the tea
my
fucking sucks. Like, why are you obsessed with this?
Yes, when I was watching that, I was like, what?
I know, I was
What a
shocked.
crazy thing to have an obsession with is like the Boston MTVA. Like, what?
I know. It's so funny.
I know. I love seeing what they're obsessed with.
Yeah, it's so cute.
Abby and David are always a classic.
Mm-hmm.
I just love it. She wrote him a song.
Oh, I didn't see
Yeah,
it.
it didn't come up yet. She wrote him a song and performed it for him. And
Oh.
he was so touched by it, and everyone was crying. And I was like,
oh my God.
I love it.
It's so sweet. So sweet. So cute. So yeah, I feel like everyone should watch
right.
it.
Like, I think if you're in a bad mood, you should watch it. Because
Yeah, because like, how can you not smile at it?
Right.
Just love it.
Right.
It's so adorable. I'm trying to think what else.
I know.
I guess should we talk about this weekend what we're doing?
What are we doing?
Okay, well, we're going to a birthday party.
I didn't know if you were coming. You said you might not come.
Oh, right. I actually need to check on the timing of this because I think actually that my thing is getting like we rearranged the schedule of
okay, whatever. Can we start from the top?
Yeah, okay.
So we have a birthday party that we're going to.
Yeah, and the theme is bouquets and Bellinis.
Yeah.
And so basically
Brooke loves a good theme.
Yeah.
That's like her thing is like she always has everything needs to have a theme.
No, I like
which
that.
Is good.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Which I think that would be really cute. We have to get flowers.
Yeah.
Because basically we're gonna be making like bouquets
and drinking
Bellinis. But I think I don't like Bellinis.
I feel like you don't either because you don't like mimosas.
Yeah, but
they're not the same. But like I feel like it's in the ballpark.
Yeah. Because I don't like orange juice.
There's no orange juice in a Bellini.
No, I mean that's why I don't like mimosas.
You like peach?
Yeah, but I don't know if I've ever had a Bellini.
Oh.
So, but obviously I'll try one. And then what? Are we going to the Dubliner or?
Yeah, the Dubliner.
Oh, am I not supposed to say that? Or?
No, but you said it weird. Yeah, because you said Dubliner.
Dubliner?
It's like Dubliner. No D.
But well, okay. I'm not Irish.
Yeah, but that's where Ed Sheeran performed.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of
which is actually so random because you know
so
what I listened to. What the hell is this?
Oh,
I got paid. I thought it was a request.
Oh. Ed
sorry.
Sheeran.
Yeah.
It's so crazy because you were listening to...
What's his first album called? Plus?
Bro, I don't know. Divide, plus,
No.
subtract.
Plus
Who knows?
Plus is the first one, I think. I was listening to his OG
orange
album.
one?
Yeah, his OG album. A-Team,
Yeah,
Lego House.
Yeah,
And I was listening to it all on my commute this morning, and I was like, man, this guy is good.
Yeah. He is
I don't
good.
like his new stuff, but I literally up until Divide was obsessed with Ed Sheeran.
Divide's the blue one?
Yes.
Yeah, I like the blue one.
Same. With like Galway Girl.
Yeah. That one slaps.
So good. And I had a record player.
What's his new stuff?
His new stuff is more like has more like techno beats to it. What's his new, like his major song that he had recently?
I'll look it up.
It's like very mainstream, but like
I don't think I've ever heard it. I feel like I haven't heard an Ed Sheeran song in a hot minute.
You have though. I just think he doesn't sound like how he did. Oh, this one is his new single.
Never heard it.
You wouldn't like it. Oh, maybe you would. But like Shivers.
Equal sign?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, I know this
Right,
song.
you know it. But it's just different from what
and
Bad Habits.
Oh wait, I thought that song was Bad Habits. All right, whatever.
But you know what I mean, like the vibe.
Yeah.
I feel like it sounds very different from what he's like
Normally,
original from.
Yeah.
But I had a record player growing up, and the only 4 albums I had were Ed Sheeran's first 4 albums.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I like Ed Sheeran.
And he was at the Dubliner, and now we're going to the Dubliner.
I know, but like, what's the vibe of that place?
You're not gonna like it.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
You're right.
But I'll still go.
Yeah. You're not gonna like it. It's literally the same as the place that we were at.
No, the Burden.
Yeah.
Guys, I hate to say it. Actually, I don't hate to say it, but I hated that place.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's like, it depends on like the vibe that you're looking for. Like, I wouldn't mind like meeting friends there for drinks like that were just like casual, but if I wanted to like go out, I wouldn't want to go out there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just honestly did not like the vibe there. Like, I felt like it was dirty and like
Yeah, well then you're not gonna like the
wasn't for me.
Dubliner.
Yeah, but the Dubliner, like I've never been inside.
Yeah, but it's like a staple.
But I used to live over
Boston.
there. Yeah, so I used to pass it all the time, and it didn't give me like dirty vibes.
Okay. I mean, I've never been there either. I feel like it's more
chill,
dive bar-y.
Yeah, I guess so. Do you have anything else to say that I want to tell the people?
Taxes really fucked me over.
Oh,
that's why I'm like stressed.
I feel like you should tell this story.
Well, I feel like and I talked to everyone. I went out with my coworkers last night, and I was telling everyone this, and they were like, "What?" Because it didn't happen to any of them. So like, it's either my fault or their fault.
Well, yes.
Yes. So I guess.
Wait, but also you can't compare your taxes to other people's taxes. Like, it's not like we work at the same place, we should have the same thing.
Right, but we all work similar hours. Like, we're making similar money.
Yeah, but like, do they have a house? Do they
have
kids?
I'm talking about stuff. I'm talking about one guy that I talked to that like is our age and works
like the same as you.
Yeah. But do you know what I mean? Like, when I said, and I was telling my supervisor this today too, it happened, and she was like, I've never had to owe money in my entire life, and $1,000 is a lot to owe. And I'm like, yeah, it is.
Do you think you said nothing changed from your last one.
Right.
I was gonna say, do you think you filled out the form wrong?
I didn't refill out a form though.
Yeah. So it would have been.
And so my stress right now is I owe $1,000 for taxes. Like, I guess I didn't get the right amount taken out to begin with.
Yeah.
But I don't have a manager right now doing payroll. So I'm already nervous that tomorrow I'm supposed to get paid. I have a feeling that I'm not getting paid tomorrow.
Wait, why?
Because our managers quit.
Oh.
Who do the payroll every week. Do you know what I mean? So like,
yeah, but I don't think someone else would do it.
Well, I'm sure someone else is going to try to do it,
but it might not be right. Okay, yeah.
I don't know. This is just all speculation.
Yeah.
But I just have a feeling that something's going to be wrong with everyone's paychecks this week because it's the first week that the same guy isn't doing it.
Who usually does.
And so now I have to go in and ask a bunch of people during, like, there's a game tomorrow night. There's a home game, Red Sox game tomorrow night. So it's going to be packed. And I'm going to have to be the annoying person to, like, be like, I think I need to find a new. Like, it sounds so simple, but when I think of them, if I think of me telling someone who has never looked at payroll before and be like, I need this tax form and see if, like, I got the right amount of taxes pulled out. Like, can we fix it for the next time?
Yeah,
like,
it's going to be weird because it's like
he's going to spend 3 hours trying to look for what I'm supposed to fill out.
Right. Because usually, like, I know at my job, like, if someone has a problem with their taxing,
you know,
they just
who
call
to go to.
HR.
Yeah.
And they fix it. But I'm like, I don't, like, obviously you don't have HR.
Be like, I wish this happened to me last week. So I could have just asked my manager,
right,
who, like, knows what he's doing. And now I'm going to have to go in and be like, I owe $1,000 taxes. Like, what happened? And everyone's going to be like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah. And, like,
and I need to fix it.
Happen, yeah, you're going to want to fix ASAP because we're almost halfway through the year. So, like, you don't want to have to
another $1,000
for next year. Like,
yeah.
Because, yeah, like,
right.
You're going to have, or you can just get doubled the taxes taken out now to account for, like.
Right, which would be good for me to do now because I'm making more money in the summer. Right, I'd rather have the most taken out now. But I just need to fix it, and it's stressing me out. But also, Steven sold my computer.
The broken one?
Yeah, the broken one. But it's not broken. Like, it works. So I put it up for, like, $600. And someone bought it. And then they got it. And they realized, like, I didn't test this because I don't use any of my ports. But apparently all the ports are broken. Not the charging port.
Oh, I was like, what?
Like, the other USB ports, I guess.
Because there's water in your computer.
Because there's water in it.
Right.
But, like, I don't use those. So, like,
you didn't know.
I didn't think to check it. So he was like, I'm just going to send it back. And I was like, fuck.
Send you the computer back?
Yeah, because he didn't want to pay for it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Because it was broken.
Right.
But Steven was like, okay, what if I give you, like, a discount, like less money? Like, do you want to pay it? And he was like, yeah.
Okay.
So I got only $300.
I guess that's good, though.
Right.
I'm just like, why would someone pay $300 for a broken computer?
It's a Mac, though, that works.
But they need the ports, no? Like, they have to go get it fixed?
I mean, for a $300 Mac, like, it just doesn't work. I've never used them before. Do you know what I mean?
I know, but I'm saying if that person needs to use them and now they have to go get it fixed, like, is that...
Right. But I'm assuming,
more,
like, he doesn't need it. Like, he was just like, I'm not going to pay that much money for a computer that's broken.
Right.
But for what it does, like, it does everything else. You're getting a MacBook for $300. It just might crap out on you on any second. But I didn't lie about any of that. Like, I said everything in the description. Like, it has water damage, like, could go at any moment. But, like, as of now, the screen is dry and everything works.
Yeah.
So
that's funny.
Pretty fucking good deal if you ask me.
I guess.
But you know what I mean? Someone who can't afford, like, a Mac? Like,
that's good.
Yeah. I'm not trying to, like, scam anyone, but I'm just saying, like, for a poor person who can not have a MacBook for $1,000, that is a good deal. And just one fucking port doesn't work and you got $300, like, I think that's a steal. Personally.
A bargain.
Yeah, but yeah, so I have to, like, pay that towards my debt, you know.
The $300?
Yep.
Yeah. Damn.
It's not really looking good for me.
Because of all the money,
yeah, because I'm just, like, in debt of a lot of things at the moment.
Right.
My mom's gonna watch this and be like, you're such a whiner, because I actually don't pay anything, but I'm still, like, my credit card is still charged from my fucking wisdom tooth surgery.
No way.
Yes, where am I getting the money?
Oh my god. Wait, when did you get that? Was it last year?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, last year when?
In January.
Oh, so it's been, like, a year. And
like, before
change.
yeah. I know. Damn. It's my fault. I just, like, forget about these things, and then when I do remember, I don't have enough money to pay it, and then I'm like, okay, next month. And then I just forget, and then the cycle continues.
Oh my god.
Um,
That is crazy.
yeah, so like the debt is eating me alive.
Yeah. Damn. That would stress me the fuck out.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, I guess eventually you'll be able to pay it. So you just don't use your credit card now, or
No, I don't use my credit card.
just maxed out?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god.
It's not maxed out, but like I pay the minimum on it every month,
Oh,
which is terrible because yeah.
do not take this as financial advice.
I mean, I think that's a given. Like, I'm not giving financial advice, but it's not maxed out. I just don't want to add to it, so I don't use
smart.
it.
That's really smart.
So I don't use it.
My credit card just actually upped my spending limit.
Really?
Yeah. They just like randomly do it, I guess, when you pay. You know.
You
on
pay
time.
well?
Yeah. When they trust you.
I know. But my credit's good.
Yeah.
Because I've never ever like missed a payment.
Yeah.
Because that's automatic. So I'm not worried about my credit. I'm not making any like gains towards
your credit. Like it's not getting better.
Right.
But it's also not getting worse. It's just flatline. That's fine though. I guess. Like
listen, we're like living. Like I feel like it could be worse.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pay it. Like
right.
I'm gonna pay it as we go. I'm sending my mom money as we speak.
Damn. Okay, I guess last thing I'll say before we wrap this thing up and do what we're gonna say with our chest this week. I didn't even tell you this, but guys, this is a huge announcement. So everyone just prepare. But I'm getting my extensions out next week.
Are you kidding?
No.
Wait a second.
I know, it's pretty crazy. But I just want to take a break because I don't know. Like I want to see like how long my hair actually is, and I want to be able to like fucking scratch my head like nicely.
Yeah.
I can't really like get.
Wait, so but are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be fine because I think my hair is like it's not long by any means. Like it's not like this long, but it's like a normal. I think at least it will be like a normal-ish length. But then I am gonna get them back in for graduation. Like I'm just doing like a 2-week.
Wait, so you're only taking out for 2 weeks?
Yeah, like 2.5 weeks.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna get them back for graduation, and then after that,
I thought this was gonna be like a long term.
Oh no, this is just a little break just to see like where I'm at and see how my hair's doing, and then like I want to look nice for graduation, so I'm gonna get them back in and then reassess after. But just have to tell the pod that. Because it's a pretty big announcement.
Yeah, and they're gonna see you on the next episode and be like, "Who is that?"
Yeah, well, probably not the next one, the one after that.
Yeah.
So yeah, pretty crazy.
I don't think it'll be that crazy for me though, because I feel like
yeah, well, you've seen my hair short.
Well, yeah, for like a long period of time, so I feel like the extensions were more of like a shock.
Yeah, I guess.
I just feel like I know you with short hair.
Yeah.
That's how I met you and how we spent most of our time together.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how my hair is looking, and yeah. Okay, now for what we're gonna say with our chest this week. Do you want to go first?
No,
okay, wait. That's fine. I just wrote it down. So
right. It's in the notes.
Yeah. Okay. What I'm saying with my chest this week is sorry, guys. Okay. Just because I'm quiet doesn't mean I don't clock everything or know what's going on, because I usually I don't want to say take a back seat, but in big group settings, I do tend to be a little bit more quiet because I like to observe. And I feel like people think it's like, oh, this girl is like not saying anything, or like, I don't know, maybe she's like shy or like whatever, stuff like that. But it's like, no, I'm just observing the situation. I'm analyzing, I'm taking things in, I'm making mental notes, I'm remembering what I need to remember. So then later when things come up, it's
Yeah.
like, wait, but remember that time you said, remember
Yeah.
that time you did, you thought no one was watching? It's like, I was
You
watching.
do less time talking, more time listening.
Yeah.
So you have all the information.
I like to observe the people I'm around, really adapt to the situation, I would say, you know?
That's a really good one.
Yeah, thank you. So just know if I'm around you and I'm being quiet, I'm just mentally noting everything that's going on.
Right.
So maybe you should be scared of that.
Yeah. Sounds a little threatening, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah. So keeping along those lines.
It's almost like our things are related, kind of.
No, seriously, because I feel like most of you know, like, I'm in my peace era.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in my kindness era. I'm in my I don't really care about much era.
Mm-hmm.
But I still have, like, I think that I am like that now because I'll just have you blocked.
Right.
So I think my say it with your chest is it's okay to block whoever you want. Doesn't need to be a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But to keep your peace, just block. Actually, more than block, my favorite button is the mute button.
Totally agree.
Yeah, just you're on mute and you can't disturb my peace. And I think more people should do that.
Yeah, I feel like we're out of the age where it's like, oh, like I hate seeing this person's post, or like this person's so annoying, yada yada yada. You know, people used to complain about that stuff all the time.
Yeah.
And it would be like, oh, just unfollow them. But it's like,
I know, but people feel like
people get slighted if you unfollow.
Well, yeah,
you know?
but also I feel like even like I don't even care.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if you're
I know what you mean.
Right, but it's like if I'm unfollowing you, I don't care if you're mad about it at that point because I'm already unfollowing you.
Right.
But people will be like, "Oh my god, this girl's so annoying. Like, do you see what she posted? Blah blah blah." But like, won't do anything about it. I'm like, okay, that's your own problem then.
Totally agree.
Just block or mute. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Protect your peace on your phone
at all costs.
Okay, that's our episode for this week. Thanks so much for listening. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit us up, ask us a question if you ever want. Maybe if you have something you want to say with your chest, like, you can let us know.
Yeah, maybe we should make that a new, like, a highlight this week of like.
Yeah, instead of ask us a question,
say something with your chest.
Honestly, I don't think I even posted the question thing yesterday, so I'll just post that.
Right, that's why we don't have any.
Yeah, that's why.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah. And follow us on Instagram at saywithyourchest.podcast. You can follow us on TikTok at with your chest. You can watch on YouTube.
At with your chest.
Right. Subscribe, like, comment, do all the things. Yeah, that's basically it. We'll see you guys next week. Bye.